Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days.
Hey guys, happy new year and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I've got a massive undecorate and clean with me. Hopefully it'll give you some motivation in this January, the start of January. So just starting off, as you can see, I'm using this bag from Home Bargains, which if you haven't got, you need to get. I got this this last year and I think it was the last on the shelf, so I think because they're so popular, hopefully they'll have more. But it's just a little like box thing that helps you to store your baubles ready for next year, which is perfect. So I started off by taking my baubles down. I did have one casualty, which you'll see in a second. I dropped one of my new Marks and Spencer's baubles, and because it's glass, it just shattered on the floor, so I was really upset. I think I'll hold it up to the camera in a minute so you'll see it. But yeah, so just started off by taking all the baubles off the tree.
Friends think I'm lame. Since I met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made?
So next year I'm looking for a new tree, maybe a balsam hill. I know I keep going on about it. I just can't justify that money on a tree. But anyway, looking for a new one, because as you can see, this one's quite sparse. I know the baubles obviously have been taken off, but still, like, even with the baubles on, like from different angles, it was quite sparse, and I want more of a fuller one. So if you've got any recommendations for like a full fake tree, please put them in the comments down below. So once I'd taken the baubles off, I pulled the tree out and started to tackle the lights. So this is a pre-lit tree, and then it's got two lots of extra lights on. So one's just a battery pack, which I'm taking off now, and the other ones are like mains powered, and then the other one, obviously, they're already in the tree. So I always try and get some cardboard to wrap the wires around, just so next year they're not tangled up, and it saves me having to, like, this job now will save me time later on in the year when I've got to put the decorations back up. So I definitely recommend, I think everyone does it anyway, but definitely recommend wrapping around something so they're not all tangled up.
Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
And then once all the lights are off, I then start to dismantle the tree, so just folding it down. And I don't know about anybody else, but I do not understand how it came out of the box. I can never get it to fit back in the box, so I put 2 layers in the back in the box, and then I just put my 3rd layer in a bag, just because I cannot fit it in the box. I don't know how it got there to start with, but your guess is as good as mine. So staying in this side of the dining room, I put all the leftover sweets from the Christmas table into a tin for us to eat, and then cleared the side ready to give it a wipe. I just used, because we hadn't wiped this table, I just used a duster, which I think was from Poundland, just to get rid of any top layer of debris and dust. And then I also used it on the radiators, and because it's quite small, I can get into the bits that are quite difficult to do with my hand because of the shape of the radiator. And I should have shown you, there was actually loads of dust there, and it managed to get rid of it all, so that was a good job done. And then once I had done that, I just went in with my pledge. I moved some orchids that we had trying to regrow down there, and then, as I said, went in with my pledge and my microfiber cloth just to give the side a polish and a wipe. And then in a minute you will see we have a Sonos speaker, which I usually on the left hand side, but I decided to move it to the right hand side, which you'll see me do in a second. And then I put a plant on the other side just to move things about a little bit for the new year, so it starts to feel a little bit new and fresh. And once I've done the wiping in this area, I got the hoover out, hoover behind the console table bit, the sideboard, and then also just everywhere a hoover, and this area ready to move on to the next bit of the kitchen.
What we do is what we do. I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared.
after the side was clean, I just put the few bits of decor that we have out all year round. Yeah, and it started to look a lot better. Then on to the shelf bit. I say a shelf, it's like a pole, but we had this just before Christmas we got it from IKEA, and I changed a couple of things up for Christmas. So I was just returning the things back that I had in the loft. There was lots of titivating going on here. It took me ages to get it how I wanted it to go with the tea towels. But I've added 2 tea towels. I changed the plant in the pot and then just added a couple of other things like some sprigs of green. I really love black and green together. I just think it looks really smart and stylish, if I can say that about my own house. But yes, I did that and then sorted out the island. So we've got a little a little marble tray, and just got rid of the stuff that we didn't need and put the stuff back that I'd put in the loft before Christmas. Then over to the sink area, so again getting rid of the Christmas stuff and returning it back to normal. So these are my We Love prints that I was kindly gifted. I did have a discount code, but stay tuned because in the new year I've got some exciting things coming up with you with We Love prints. But yeah, so then just change them back to what they were originally, and it's really good because you can just store them in the back, so that next Christmas I can flip them around again, and it just gives you somewhere to store them as well, rather than having to keep putting them in the cupboard and things like that. So did that, and then also wiped the sides using my Dettol spray, and then returned all the bits and bobs and decor bits that I usually have out throughout the year back, and put the Christmas stuff back into the boxes ready for next year.
'Cause I got you, and you got me too.
I was just somebody longing for someone to hold me.
Then once I cleaned the sides, I then went and cleaned the sink. So I used my Dishmatic. I'm really loving using the Dishmatic for other things other than doing the dishes. So I got different ones with different heads, and I just find it really easy to clean things rather than just using cloths and stuff. But yeah, that's just what I'm doing there. And then just going in with my barkeeper's friend to give the stainless steel bits a bit of a clean, because I think when you've got water and when you're tipping things down the sink, it makes a bit of a build up. So this makes them look spanking brand new. So just use those, and then rinsed it out and just wiped the excess bubbles off, just using some paper towel, and then went in with my favourites of Flora just to give the room a nice fresh scent. And then you know the drills with my cupboard front, so just using the Method multi-surface spray and a microfiber cloth just to give them all a wipe and get rid of any grease or marks. These don't tend to show up any marks, but they do tend to show up grease. So if we're cooking or we've got stuff on our hands or water or anything, if you then grab the handle, it does not only if you look really closely, but I do look closely obviously because it's my house. So yeah, just giving those all a wipe, and also the oven fronts a wipe as well. Then back to taking the last of the decorations down, so just taking the wreath down. I like to take any batteries out of lights and things, and then I can use them throughout the year. And then, yeah, just storing it in a Christmas pudding rubbish bag. It's not used for rubbish, but we just use it for storing. And then I also put the hook in there as well, so that next year it's all together when I take it out of the bag. And then just going in with the Method spray and the microfiber cloth to give the door a wipe as well.
The memory of you just come running back. Pictures of sunny days with your smile and the
to the dumping ground bit. So I don't know if anybody else when they're cleaning, they have one area they put everything to sort out and then they go and sort that place out, but mine was my dining table today, so I was just getting rid of everything that wasn't supposed to be there. So putting the fruit bowl back, putting the decorations in the hallway ready to take upstairs, just finding home for things which I'd moved there, and then giving it a little wipe over with the duster just to get rid of any debris and stuff before I hoover, and just to yeah, make it clear. Then again, I'm just moving the frames and reverting them back to the original print, so taking them down and then swapping them over, so similar with the other ones, these are We Love prints, and swapping them back with what I had originally, which are my alcohol prints. So yeah, it's such an easy thing to do, and I would definitely recommend it, because then it's like you've got whole new prints for the new year.
And not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends.
Once done that, I then moved the table back round with the help of Jake. So we had it the other way, just for the Christmas period, so I could put the tree up in the corner, but we decided to move it back just because, yeah, we like it that way. And again, it makes it different, doesn't it, for the new year? So yeah, just moving it into the position. And then I went in with my polish just to give it a wipe, and then went in with my I think it's elbow grease, glass cleaner, and the Minky microfiber cloth specifically for glass cleaning. And once wiped the tables, I had hoovered, but I didn't get that on camera. And then I just gave the chairs a spray with some Febreze in the tropical scent, just to give them a nice freshen up.
You're fine, ain't got time. I'm not broken, not broken, not broken.
And then once I'd done that, I then moved on to the island. So I cleared all the island and then gave it a wipe with the Dettol and a microfiber cloth. Went over the induction hob, and then went in with my elbow grease glass cleaner and clean the hob and also the oven front as well. Time to hoover this half of the room, so just making sure I move things out of the way so I can give everything a thorough clean. And then after that, I went in with my Vileda spray mop and just used the Flash bicarb of soda, I think it is, diluted in there, just to give the floor a thorough clean as well.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do.
So once I'd finished in the dining room and kitchen, it was a similar scenario in the hallway. So getting rid of all the stuff that didn't need to be there and just had accumulated there, and then giving the sides a dust and a polish, and then going in with the hoover and mopping as well.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you. Oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're at a tight end. I got you,
And you got me too. We can always make it through.
what we do is what we do.
I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared.
Then on to the living room. So again, just getting rid of anything that didn't need to be in there, giving the sofas a big plump up and putting all the cushions where they need to be, and then dusting and cleaning the coffee table and just having a little jig around. So I got some new little accessories, so a tray and some reed diffusers, things like that, and decided to put those out ready for the new year. And yeah, just also giving that a hoover as well. In the week, we'd also put up these new photo frames, which we've got, and we're just waiting for some prints to come, but just to make it look a bit more, well, I don't know, we just quite like it with the three following the pattern of the sofa. So yeah, let me know if you've got any print recommendations. We did have some, but they were the wrong size, so we've still got to wait for some more to come. But if you think anything would look good there, please do let me know down below in the comments.
Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're at a tight end. I got you.
And then on the other side of the living room, so again going in with the microfiber cloth and the Method all-purpose spray, giving the blinds a clean, so flipping them over so both sides are clean, and then just giving the curtains a little zhuzh as well.
You got me too.
And finally, on to the last bit of the cleaning video. So I went upstairs into the bedroom, and as you can see, it was light when I started and dark when I was finishing. If this doesn't give you motivation, I'm not sure what will. But yeah, so just wiping all the sides in the bedroom with my Pledge and my multi-surface cleaner polish, and then cleaning the bed. So if only it was this quick. So cleaning the bed, changing the sheets, and then also giving this room a hoover as well. So that is the end of the video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stick around for more, then please hit that subscribe button. And if you've got any recommendations for videos for me to do in the new year, please do also comment down below. As I said, I hope this gives you some cleaning motivation, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.